There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no consistency in flesh, just decay. There is no certainty in flesh, but death. The Omnissiah Creed. What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today we're going to be giving you more 40 facts on the Warhammer 40k and 30k universe. This time, we will be going into the deep reaches of Mars, into the Legio Cybernetica, and learning about their battle-automata, aka their AI robots. Are they AI? Are they just not AI? I don't know. Because if the last time they had AI in 30k, they freaking rebelled. The Men of Iron rebelled, and humanity was pretty screwed. So I'm pretty sure these are not 100% AI, but they do have some sort of intelligence to them. Anyway, guys, these badass battle robots do look pretty sinister. And by sinister, I mean they look badass. So anyway, let's jump into what they are before we actually get into the different types of classes of battle-automata. The battle-automata, aka the Imperial robots, are non-sentient mechanical automatrons used for labor and combat within the Imperium. They were created by the members of the Legio Cybernetica, which is a subdivision of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Throughout the many years the Legio Cybernetica has been active, they have produced many robot designs. While some were utter failures, many proved to be highly successful and were kept in inventory over the years. Some of these patterns will be documented soon. The Castell Axe class battle-automata is the most common pattern of the widespread Castellan battle type in service to the mysterious Legio Cybernetica, and it serves as a general robotic battle unit developed during the Great Crusade from its ancient forebearer. Primarily intended for siege work and shock assaults, the Castell Axe battle-automata is a hulking humanoid machine with a notoriously aggressive and responsive machine spirit, and an enviable reputation on the battlefield. The Castell Axe employed in units of 1 to 5, and has a standard configuration of the Vulture and Vork cannon armament, and it is to maintain a punishing barrage of firepower as it advances. The Castell Axe Archaea class robot. This is a variant of the Castell Axe robot used by the Thousand Sons. These battle-automata were fitted with a crystalline psi control matrix that allows psychic space marines to manipulate them like puppets, in a fashion far more seamlessly than the standard Legio Cybernetica technology. The Domitar class robot. Larger than the Castell Axe that it would serve besides, the Domitar was also swifter and designed to cross the battlefield at high speeds. It was built to crash into enemy positions. To this end, it was given a shock-protected heavily armored frame and equipped with the graviton hammers. For long-range attacks, it was equipped with a carapace-mounted missile launcher, and this armament allowed it to pulverize battle tanks, as it would later prove, even Legion Astartes dreadnoughts. As a line breaker, the Domitar was unparalleled in the Mechanicum's arsenal, and its tactical flexibility was further augmented with a missile launcher armed with a variety of munitions. A variant of the Domitar class robot, the Domitar Ferrum class, was also used inside the Iron Circle of Perturabo. The Vorax class robot. Created on pre-Imperial Mars to search and destroy mutants and rogue machines, their Cybernetica Cortex engrams are known to be particularly predatory and vicious examples of their kind. Such are the vicious instincts inherited into their programming that they are wired with numerous override cantos to prevent these tireless hunting machines from devolving into renegades. These automata are equipped with a lightning gun, a power blade, and 2 rotor cannons, making them capable of quickly decimating infantry and civilians. At times they are also dispatched by their masters to conduct a call or surplus population during famine or plague, their hunts only ending when their master's orders are now finished. As such, they are held in superstitious dread by the human indentured laborers of the Mechanicum's worlds. Next up, we have the Thanatar class robots. The Thanatar automata is a type of battle robot used by the Legio Cybernetica of the AdMech. This automata is designed for a mobile artillery platform, and it is armed with the Calyx plasma mortar. The Thanatar's frame, built to accommodate the huge weapon and its power system, is considerably larger than even the bulking Castell Axe. Its frame is also heavily reinforced both to withstand the recoil of firing its weapon and to protect it from incoming attacks. Its armor makes it essentially impervious to small arms attacks, no matter how advanced. Due to the enormous power required to power its colossal weapons, the Thanatar was considerably larger than all other battle-automata. Unlike many of the models produced by the Legio Cybernetica, the origins of the Thanatar patterned robot still remain unclear, except that its Helix plasma mortar is only produced on the Forge world of Ryza. The Thanatar Sinus class is a variant of the standard Thanatar Calyx class, designed by the Forge world of Esteban III, with an attempt to increase their power and standing within the greater Mechanicum. However, due to their competition with Ryza, Esteban III was unable to acquire their plasma technology, resulting in the Sinus pattern of Thanatar being more prone to self-destruction despite its fierce power. The Thanatar Calyx class is a variant of the standard Thanatar design, developed during the later part of the Great Crusade. Rumored to have been developed by the Solex Myrmidon and Omega Shivar covenants of the Ordo Reductor alongside the Legio Cybernetica, this design combines deadly tech arcana from all three factions into a single deadly weapon. The Calyx class Thanatars are geared towards the vanguard of siege assault warfare, able to sunder the strongest fortifications and conduct targeted strikes to neutralize defensive hardpoints. Its primary weapon was the Solex Heavy Las Cannon, and so precious were these engines that in the rare cases that they were to destroy, many lesser battle-automata were fielded to protect them. Up next is the Vulture Axe. The Vulture Axe Stratos Automata is a type of robot used by the AdMech. It is the most common Stratos Automata in widespread use by the Mechanicum at the outbreak of the Wars of the Horus Heresy. A robust, multi-role roar engine, heavily armed and fitted with sophisticated sensory gear, and able to operate in diverse and hostile environments, it proved itself a keystone of the Mechanicum Explorator Expedition Forces, as both an armed and highly mobile scout, and as a hunter-killer and rapid response unit in open battle. This unit was armed with a Vulture Axe arc blaster and 2 Havoc launchers. These armaments, alongside its impressive armor, flare shield, and enhanced targeting array, made the Vulture Axe a formidable force on the battlefield. This Vulture Axe closely resembles the Chaos Blight drone of the 41st millennium. The Cylax Guardian. The Cylax Guardian is a type of robot used by the AdMech during the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy. These robots were neither true battle-automata due to their absence of a cybernetica cortex, nor could they be classified as a servitor due to having nearly no organic components. Deployed onto the battlefield as elite shock troops or as bodyguards to Magos, these automata have been adapted with a wide variety of mechadendrites and servo arms for dissecting living matter at high speeds. Equipped with an armored carapace as durable as those of the Space Marines, and armed with a bolter and claws, it was powered by a rad furnace, which can vent harmful radiation. The Cylax Guardian are a force to be feared indeed. And lastly, we have the Castellan robots. These robots are a type of robotic soldier used by the AdMech. They are huge, ancient robots built 10,000 years ago, and the Castellan is a perfect example of the AdMech's repurposing of technology. They are nearly unstoppable. Their only flaw is that of a mere machine. They will follow instructions to the letter, even if this results in their own demise. A specialist tech priest, the Cybernetica datasmith, must constantly update and reprogram the Castellan via ordered data slates, which place in the chest slots of these machines, lest this enormous clanking robot simply stride blindly into a nearby chasm. Castellan robots are armed to the teeth and may include 2 sets of arm-mounted power fists, or phosphor blasters, and a choice of carapace-mounted weaponry that includes yet another phosphor blaster or an Incendian combustor. For protection, they are equipped with the Castellan battle hide that allows for resistance to even crack grenades. Now there's a few more types of battle-automata, but for now, this is all the lore I will have to cover on these robots. In the meantime, check out the wiki and the lexicanum for more Cyberbot lore. But for now, leave some comments down below as to what you guys think about these robots. Should they be giving AI, or should we learn from our past mistakes and keep them as dumb, robotic, hunking monstrosities? I'm not even sure what I'm saying anymore, guys. Also, we did learn about these new Space Marines that Gilliman was creating. So if you haven't seen that yet, jump over to the Facebook page. We've got links to the Warhammer page that talks about what these guys are. Or you can just head directly to the Warhammer page. But anyway, guys, if you guys do field these robots in battle, how awesome are they? I've seen a few battle reports on YouTube of people fielding the Castell Axe and the Domitar type robots, and they look pretty cool. They're pretty badass. I like their design. I like how they look, but I'm not exactly sure how well they play, especially since they are Forge World models. Generally, Forge World models tend to be a bit overpriced for what they can do, but nonetheless, they looked awesome on the battlefield. As always, guys, please check out our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon pages for more 40k content. Stay tuned because tomorrow we will cover the war gear and armory of these epic robots. So, that's all I've got for you guys today. As always, I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.